Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Devotion. The demon dead. The party has a moment to take a... What do you call it? Take a look about.
Loot the body!
The demon is carrying this huge obsidian sword. It looks like it would take 2 hands for any of you to wield.
I think we should bring this sword back. Isn't obsidian worth a lot?
Nah.
What?
It's rock.
What about a demon horn? That's probably worth something.
That can be worth something. I mean,
Sure.
An obsidian sword might be a novelty to somebody, and maybe you can sell it as an art object, but as a weapon, it's not particularly good. I mean, it's sharp, but it's fragile. It'll break easily.
Well, I'm gonna take a selfie with the demon as a reminder.
All right.
Yeah, I guess let's get some demon horns and demon tooth and demon nails and demon wings.
While you're gathering bits of the demon off as trophies, I want to ask Kellen a question here.
Okay.
Is there any point or any part of your brain that is worried that your girlfriend disappeared with the other human when things got really, really tough? Like, when the demon was about to kill everybody, she went and healed the other human and then disappeared with him until after the battle was over?
Now that you ask that, I maybe start to, but when it happened, Kellen was just like, oh, quick, don't look stupid like you peed your pants and were scared when she comes back. It was more like he just trusted that she was doing whatever magical good thing she does. Plus, since I told her to heal him, maybe taking him there was what she had to do to heal him. And I was just more concerned with impressing her. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure maybe that starts to hit me. But it's not, it's more just oh, I'm just being silly.
Okay. All right, cool. Just checking. Ransom and Olivia, you guys are able to take whatever you want off the demon's body. You can take a couple of horns, you can take some spikes, you can take some teeth, some claws. We'll just say you have a myriad of cool demon parts.
Yeah.
How many pounds of demon parts do you want to take home with you?
I don't know.
I think just the coolest 5 pounds would do.
All right. Coolest 5 pounds of demon parts. Why don't we say...
I do not carry any demon parts. I think they're gross.
Why don't we say the coolest parts are the horns, the index finger off of the right hand, and the big canines. And we'll just say each one weighs a pound, for simplicity's sake.
Alright.
Olivia, what do you want?
From the demon?
Yeah, anything in particular?
Shit. Babe, do you have any detect magic spells?
No, sorry, babe.
Oh, with my Orison, can I try to detect the magic of the demon?
You can detect if there is magic near you. Are any of you guys carrying anything magical on you?
I give all of my... Well, do I even have anything magical? I don't even think I do.
Did you ever take that ring of youth or something?
Nope.
Gave it back. Does the party not have a single magical item?
Nope, we don't have anything.
After 20 episodes of adventuring, no magical items?
I have an unidentified scroll.
We had a magic ring briefly.
Yep, and you did have a magic set of strings.
That we gave back as well. We give back every freaking magical item.
Wait, what did you do to that ring of disguise, I'm gonna call it?
Oh, it's your girlfriend that made me give it back. Don't you remember?
Oh, to the noble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she told the apothecary, and then he said he'd tell on to people, and then we had to give it back to the old lady, and then I was really pissed because that was going to be the way that I would stay forever with my elfic boyfriend. And now I'm gonna get old and die and be crumpy.
I don't think it was a ring of youth, though.
From me. And you know what? You could have used it too, but no. Your girlfriend was too greedy, and she wanted us to get old and die.
I think that's the opposite of greed.
No, she was greedy with being sweet and nice and whatever.
All right.
Greedy sweetness.
So you move your scroll far enough away that it won't be affected by the spell. Cast an Orison version of Detect Magic, and you do indeed pick up a semi-magical aura from somewhere nearby.
No!
But you have no idea where.
Ah! This is the worst.
How
Wait, was it the
how
day
far does
where
your Orzen go?
Was it the day where I used Detect Magic on the tree? Or is it the next day? Because if it's the next day, then I have Detect Magic.
This is the same day.
Okay.
You can detect if there's a magical item within 10 yards of you, within 30 feet. So there's a pretty big area that there could be a magical item in.
We can do this, guys. Let's
Just search a grid.
yeah.
It's all right, Olivia. This is a job for non-magical people. I kind of look at... So that house behind us is the fancy house, right? The 2-story house?
The house directly adjacent to you, this one.
My gut instinct tells me the magic item is in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open the door.
Sure. You guys can open the door and begin to search the 2-story house. Can I get perception checks from everybody searching the house? Ooh, and okay. Kellen with a 29.
The boyfriend wins again!
Oh, perfect. Okay. Kellen, while you're searching the house, you come across this, what do we want to call it? I guess trophy case is the right word for it. There's not another word for like a display case that contains, things of great value. But on the
It could be like a China hutch.
A China hutch or a trophy case. You find one of these things with this like beautiful short sword in it. It's behind a layer of glass. It's sitting on this soft purple kind of cushion. The handle looks like it's made out of some sort of like opal-esque material. The blade itself is a beautiful, gray steel color. The crossguard actually comes off in 4 different directions with little hooks on the ends of it, and looks like it's made out of bronze or brass or something, but it's like finely polished and reflects light quite strongly. The pommel itself is made out of some sort of rough-hewn stone. Everything else is really well done, but the pommel is like this ugly rock that's stuck to the backside of it. This might be the magical thing, or it might just be a very decorative, beautiful short sword.
Either way.
Yeah.
Am I alone, or are we all searching together?
They're in different rooms at this point in time.
Either way, I pick it up like on the pillow, and I walk over to Olivia and I say, "You knew it was here, babe," and I give it to her.
I'm gonna do a test. Where I bring it somewhere else without my scroll, and I try another Orison there.
Okay. I will PM you. And then you can tell people whatever you want.
Is it a short sword?
Yes. I did it in... You're not in Slack right now, are you? I can do it in Zoom as well.
Well, I still feel there's something magical we have not found here, so we should keep looking.
This isn't it.
Well, maybe it's magical, but it's not the magic I was feeling.
Oh, well, do you want this?
We should keep it. It's pretty, but we should keep looking.
Okay. I keep looking.
You guys keep searching, but there's nothing else that stands out as could be magical around you.
I think we should sleep here. I
Sounds
want my
good.
magical item. I'm done with this life of adventuring without magic.
Well, it's daylight though, and while there seem to be no demons around, we should look at the other buildings since there's a magic item in here somewhere.
Yeah, we should really dig through the 30 feet radius.
All right, you guys start going through other buildings, and something becomes readily apparent. Most of the valuable wealth here has been stripped aside. Kellen found that short sword in an upstairs room, kind of in the back corner of the house, that seems to have been overlooked. But most of these rooms and most of these buildings have been completely ransacked. Any sort of wealth seems to be gone. All the bodies of every living thing that could have possibly been in this town are gone. There's not even a dog in the street, which is something you would normally find in these towns anyway, just because of the lack of hygiene. All the corpses are gone. And as you begin to search,
Uh-oh.
Ransom, when you're in another second-story building, you look out and you see movement in the streets south of town a little bit.
I'm super low, I have no magic, and I have no help.
You only catch a little bit of movement for a moment, not enough to discern whether it's demon or human or something else. But there's definitely something moving through the streets.
Do I get a vague sense of where it was?
South of town.
South?
Yeah, south of where you are. Yeah.
You tell us?
Yeah, we should get out of here.
I cast Call Lightning, I don't care.
All right, it takes 10 minutes of concentrating, but the storm overhead starts to brim with a static electricity. Once every 10 minutes, you may call down a lightning bolt.
Yeah, I'm ready for a fight. That's everything I got now.
That's great.
5 HP and a lightning bolt.
1 lightning bolt every 10 minutes. Are you going to stick around in town? Does a single lightning bolt every 10 minutes embolden you to stick around and fight? Or see what it is?
Kellen's just basically going to do whatever Olivia says.
You have more healing, Olivia.
Nope.
No?
No, I gave it all to you.
None of that sweet, sweet Orison stuff, huh?
Well, I have 2 left, but I feel I should keep them in case one of us need, if we get down, we need 1 point of feeling better.
Well, in my experience of fighting, this is a losing battle here. We should take our victory and run.
Alright. You don't want to even take a little peek-sees to see what it is?
You are welcome to, but I'm sure Kellen would be very sad if you died.
I cast Astral Awareness, Neil.
You're aware of everything on the astral plane around you. Nothing changes.
The usual.
Damn it!
Why did you prepare that instead of Orison? Why?
Maybe the demons were astral creatures. I don't know.
As you're standing around, kind of talking about this, casting various sorts of spells, let's just say you guys are in the exact same position here.
Yeah.
From around a corner, I'm gonna pull up a different demon, same demon token, different demon. From around the corner saunters one of those guys that you fought last time. These ones aren't the 7 or 9 feet tall hulking beasts with the spikes and the scales and the brims and the wings. These guys are shorter, maybe 6 feet tall total, but squat and wide with big yellow plates covering his chest and belly and claws.
How many are they?
You see one for now that kind of pops his head around a corner.
We should probably leave.
Yeah, I think the time for leaving has ended. You guys have to roll initiative now.
Can we hide?
No, because you see the demon by the time the demon sees you.
Why? Well, aren't we in a house? I feel it's weird that he has the perception to find us in a closed house with windows.
I don't know. You guys were standing around. You were talking. You were casting a 10-minute spell. You were checking astral window. It's possible that you could be standing out. One of you could be out on the street side. I mean, look where your
felt-
tokens
oh,
are positioned.
But I would have.
I tried to go in the house with my token,
Wait,
and I
wait.
could not.
To be fair,
That's true.
I would
You
have
can-
not casted this in the middle of the street, and I would have really been in the house where we found the little.
Yeah, you told me I was in a 2-story house.
When
Yeah,
you
we
saw
all
them
thought-
coming, but that was more than 10 minutes ago because she cast a couple spells.
I don't know,
I
Neil.
would-
Like, you're always rules lawyering us about, like, we didn't say we moved,
Yeah.
and now we didn't say we moved, and you say we just
Alright.
moved out into the street.
All right, you guys can all be in this house together.
I feel
Maybe.
like he could have not found us, possibly.
Well, you see the demon then in the streets.
Mhm.
Whether or not he sees you, you see this one coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we hide? Should we try to escape through the other side of the house? I think we should try to run from the other side of the house,
Okay. Let's go.
like by the window, and like try to get to our horses.
Yeah, I approve of that.
Yeah. So let's go like that way from the other side of the house. There must be another window from our.
There is a window that you guys can go next to, and you can all jump out the back of the window.
And then we ran.
Run! Come on, Olivia!
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Run!
You guys bolt. 50-50 chance the demon spots you while you're running away. He does spot you while you're running away.
You're cutting off.
Ooh, he spots you while he runs away. For just a brief moment, you catch sight of him. As you're heading out the north end of town, he gives you a spot and gives a growl and starts running at you. You guys can stay and fight him, or you can hop on your horses, which look like they can outrun the guy.
Horses.
Okay. You hop on your horses and ride away. The demon.
did-
Wanna call down some lightning at that thing while we're running
Okay,
away?
sure. Yeah. I call the lightning on the demon because it's funny.
There we go. So let's see. You are level 5, so why don't you roll me 6d8 points of damage for the demon?
Wow.
Yeah. 20 damage on the demon.
Yeah, the lightning bolt leaves that guy charred and standing still in place before he topples.
We should go loot his body.
Do you want to head back into the demon
No,
area?
I'm just kidding. Let's
Good,
leave.
good. All right. You head back out of Cauldron. You pass the camp once more where all the banners are flying of all the different flags.
Does it look like there could be any valuables in this camp?
It could be. You didn't see any the last time you walked through and gave a cursory look around. And there were no corpses, so it's definitely been picked over by something.
Well, you never know what rock might be left unturned. So, how about we go into like the big tent?
Sure.
Commander's tent?
Why don't you each roll me a perception check?
This is assuming there are no obvious demons around, obviously.
Of course. 28, 22, 21. Once again, Kellen with the finding of the things.
So good, babe.
Kellen, you find there's like a heap of rubble that looks like someone tossed things to the side to sort through them. You're clever enough to sort through the heap of rubble, and sure enough, you find a cot at the bottom of the heap with a footlocker attached to it that hadn't been gone through. Going through the footlocker, you find the possessions of a person. There's a charcoal drawing of somebody's brother, husband, son. It's a young male figure in his early to mid 20s. There's no name or anything like that, but it's clearly the drawing of someone important. Next to it is a small cloth bag with a pair of figurines that represent Martha, the goddess of life, and Nerul, the goddess of family, as well as a small silver dagger and a bag with 30 gold coins in it.
Here, babe, you're so good at holding money. You should hold that.
Okay.
That's all the wealth you guys find in the camp.
I assume you wrote that down, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just the gold. Is there anything else I need to write down?
The rest was
Silver
mostly like,
Silver dagger, maybe, if anyone wants it.
Or...
Its silverness is important, just as important as its daggerness.
I'll take it. If no one else.
Yeah, put it on your characters.
All right.
It's probably better than what you have right now.
Yeah.
Use that instead.
And the other stuff just looked like bad art, right?
No, man. Or yes, I don't know. Works of art, its quality is subjective.
Hmm.
And you guys leave the area, heading back for Limestone and then Longcast. You don't get too far out of Cauldron before the drizzle comes down. And I want to check in with Ransom. As you're journeying back to Longcast with your... I think this is the closest brush with death that you've had yet.
Right.
How do you feel about almost dying when Kess is not around? You know, you're not quite dying alone, but how does that strike you?
It makes me realize that I probably shouldn't journey too far without Kess, since we're stronger together. And while I appreciate Olivia's magic, I've grown to have a slight distrust of it.
Is that something you want to elaborate on, or you think you've said enough?
I've said enough.
All right. You guys journey back towards Limestone, and then back to Longcast, where you find Kess waiting for you there. She made it to Stromheim in time. It appears the keep is fine there. There have been a few demons that made it that far, but they all got cut down well before they reached the gates. Stromheim seems to be standing, as does everything north of it, but there's no word from anything east of Stromheim. The whole party is once again gathered together in Longcast. So let's give... the question of the day is, do you think you found enough information to satisfy Kelbel's request?
Yeah, I think so. She just wanted to know what was going on, and we certainly know that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you feel you need to do over here in Eridon before you head back? Any other loose ends you want to tie up?
I mean, I think aside from like wanting to save the people, I don't think that we think ourselves capable of like being the adventurers that save everyone from this demon horde. So I think we would go back at this point. What do you guys think?
Seems like a job for an army.
Yeah.
But what about the magical thingy?
Oh, the one that we didn't find?
Yeah.
Well...
Babe, I think maybe we can come back for that magical thingy sometime when there aren't demons.
Yeah, someone
Right.
else will have looted it. Whatever, we have this short sword that's like... not magical.
You said we found another one? Is this thing magical?
I cast Orison while putting my scroll away.
No, the silver dagger is non-magical.
No, I mean the short sword. I direct that to Olivia, since I think Olivia knows the answer.
There's two short swords?
No, the one that Kellen found and gave to you. You said
Yeah.
there was. You said there was another one.
It's not magical. I won't troll you. Sorry.
Oh, this is magical.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay.
The only magical thing we have here is this unidentified scroll, which we never identified, and we should probably go identify it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like now.
All right. You guys can head back.
I should go sleep too. I'm really wounded.
Yeah.
Sure. We're kind of at the end of our storyline here, so I'm just going to get you guys all the way back to Bridgelight, so we can start there next week. It's a simple thing to hop on the boat and head up to Thaben, and then take your horses back to Bridgelight, where you can meet up with Kelbel. And why don't we do the telling of her, all the things that you found next week, so we can catch up V on what happened this week. And that'll be her way of catching up and our way of recapping last week by doing your report to her. And if that is the case, that ends this session for today. So, well done, players. That was a tough battle, especially considering V wasn't here. That battle was planned for all 4 of you being around, so congratulations on surviving it.
I didn't even cast the lightning on it.
That would have been useful.
I used it on the little dude, and it one-shot him, though. So I
Yeah.
have this little thing that makes me feel better.
No, this is the point where we normally ask you if you think the party's earned a level up, but since V's not here, that is a resounding not possible. Try again next time.
V.
I know. Blame
Thanks
her
a
for it.
lot.
Yeah. So that's it for our Misscliks D&D devotion this week. Let's do some quick shout-outs and wrap up the show. Olivia, I know you want to start.
Sure. You can follow me at Live in Pink, and I will be able to talk about my game soonish.
Ooh.
Can't say when, but like between now and E3, probably before, I will be able to talk about it.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
Well, we're getting close, right? Like E3 is like in less than a month, so
I know, it's scary.
yeah.
Well, Ransom.
Well, for those who like card games, Gwent Open Beta is coming out tomorrow. I'll probably be playing that the day. So check me out if you want to get a opening look into it.
Very cool. Kellen.
So I'm really working on a ton of stuff, but most top of mind is Twitch Unity is this Friday. And Twitch Unity is just a day that we've set aside to celebrate a concept. Twitch Unity is the concept, which is just that Twitch should be a welcoming place for everyone. And we want to talk about diversity and inclusivity and positivity. And so everyone is invited to celebrate however they see fit. A lot of people are planning special streams. A lot of people are just going to have a badge on their stream that says they're celebrating. Some people are just going to watch streams and support. But if you check out the Twitch blog, look up Twitch Unity, it can tell you how to get involved. And I hope everyone will, because Twitch certainly doesn't have all the answers. That's kind of why we're hoping that everyone will start the discussion and we can listen and learn and celebrate too. So that's my main thing. There's going to be a Twitch Unity takeover on Friday on the 26th. So tune in at 1 o'clock to watch that. And then it'll be followed by a dance-a-thon stream for charity. So I'll be dancing and playing Just Dance and wearing funny things. So you should tune in after that too.
Very cool. I'll wrap it up. We've got Frozen Frontier this Saturday at 9 a.m. at an unusual time because it's the only time we could schedule. That's going to be the second episode, and it promises to be a great campaign. Fatal One is done with its basic planning. It's just a matter of polishing and getting our overlays and intros and art assets done. So Fatal One is coming up pretty soon. There's a bunch of Q&As, or there is a Q&A on reddit.com/r/Koibu about Fatal One, if you want to check that out. And VODs for Frozen Frontier are up on Twitch and YouTube if you want to see that. And we will be back next week, I believe, with more Misscliks D&D action on Tuesday. So see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.